This is just a short stroll, about 2.5 miles, along the seafront north to the yachting club, then up and back along the gardens with plenty of cafe stops along the way. This town is so clean. It's the end point of a 110-mile walk called the Cleveland Way, and also the end of a 79-mile walk called the Yorkshire Wolds Way. Filey came close to becoming an industrial fishing port in the 19th century, but the town was a popular tourist attraction for the wealthy, so the idea was abandoned. With Bridlington being the main fishing port, fishing here became less viable from the 1970s, and the last cobble fishing boat left in 2013. This is called Northcliffe Gardens, originally part of Northcliffe Hall, belonging to a wine merchant from Hull. The hall has now been developed into separate apartments.
What makes you think I'm not doing it?
A Butlins holiday camp was opened here in 1939 and lasted for about 40 years. It's now a 600 holiday home development. This was one of 5 Roman signal stations built along the Yorkshire coast, used to warn of incoming enemy boats. This storyboard, entitled Blazing Ships, tells the tale of the Battle of Flamborough Head in 1779, although what actually happened is disputed. Glen Gardens, built around the 1830s and part of a private estate called Ravine Hall. There's a cafe where the hall once stood. Our boat for this trip, the Yorkshire Belle, sails from Bridlington port and heads to Flamborough Head and Bempton Cliffs, a bird sanctuary managed by the RSPB. We were early, so had breakfast and spent an hour in Bridlington Centre. The hard chalk cliffs at Bempton are resistant to erosion and offer many sheltered headlands and crevices for nesting birds. There are puffins, gannets, kittiwakes, razorbills, guillemots and many more. These young guillemots aren't great at flying yet, and this one, after a slight encounter with the rocks, made it to the water okay.
I get to the vegetables tomorrow, I'm learning again.
That means they've got very close puffins on the right.
This is a 2.5 hour trip, but well worth it. I wasn't quick enough to capture photos of the guillemots flying across the boat really close to me. There were thousands of them, something I've never seen before.